Hi, you're about to watch a team-based learning video. My name is Preman and I am a team-based learning facilitator. In each session, there's a team-based learning facilitator and content experts who are the faculty who run the session. Team-based learning is a sequence of in-class activities designed to engage students in meaningful learning. The first activity in class is an individual readiness assurance process. This is an MCQ test where students are tested on their understanding of concepts which are reviewed before class. Students review concepts before class on video annotated PowerPoints, textbook material, or lectures. In this scene, you see students engage answering these MCQ questions. It is very much like a test and is conducted under test conditions. Students will not know whether they've got the right or wrong answer, but in a minute, they will do the same test as part of the team readiness assurance as a team. And at this point, they'll be given immediate feedback on whether they've got the right or wrong answer. You will see the class go from pin drop silence to an active discussion. Student teams have a discussion, commit to an answer, and electronically receive immediate feedback on whether they've got the answer right or wrong. This drives the discussion and makes sure that students justify their answers to each other before committing to an answer. Often in the team, someone is able to explain what the right answer is to his teammates. Answers which students still aren't able to get right may be raised at a class level and discussed with the content expert. As you can see, students are actively engaged throughout the whole process instead of passively sitting and receiving information. In the discussion, students are called upon to justify their answers and are able to raise questions to the entire class. The content expert is then able to correct any misconceptions which arose and clarify any tricky issues. The purpose of the IRA, TIRA and discussion is to make sure that students understand key concepts, key basic concepts which then they can apply in a realistic setting. This process also prepares them for the application exercise which happens later on in the day. The next process in team-based learning is the application exercise. This is an application of some of the basic concepts to a clinical scenario. In this particular application exercise, the content expert is playing a patient and being interviewed by students.
On average, each week, how often do you take a blood glucose level?
Well, maybe once
every week. When do you start walking around?
Yeah, no, my knees have started to hurt.
Based on his responses, students will need to answer the application questions. Application exercises show students the relevance of what they're learning and help them understand the application of these basic concepts to real-world scenarios.
Issues related to this hypertension, like your son has been doing it, but your daughter has not been doing it. Is there anything different in the last year?
I think more kidneys now lah. So usually morning is kaya toast with daisy, daisy.
Next, students go back to their teams and once again come to consensus on questions which are posed to them. Each team makes a specific choice and then simultaneously reports their answers. They discuss their answers with each other, especially answers which may be different, and try to convince each other that each have chosen the best solution.
Yeah, would the son have told the father no? Like, supposing this friend was here, the son had said no, stop eating liver.
The son could have stopped.
This change in caregiver from son and daughter-in-law to daughter and maid, which led to
Often students come up with brilliant justifications. content expert can then finally come in and clarify any issues as well as highlight gaps in students' knowledge.
Not more. Because sometimes you tell me, hey, your legs, you can't feel. It doesn't make a difference to them. It doesn't make a real connection to them. This is a true person. Okay, and that's really what happened. Okay, the daughter only.
This active, engaged process allows students to engage in deep, meaningful discussions with content experts and each other.
Really didn't have the time to adjust.
Time management will be an issue. It's a very different way of learning, right? And obviously a lot more work.
I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. If you have any questions about team-based learning, contact us.